Star Trek Yellow Springs, Season 6, Episode 4. About to begin All That Glitters. We're going to meet Voyager's emergency medical hologram, just dubbed the Doctor. He doesn't have an actual name, so they just call him the Doctor. He can be a little bit eccentric, so don't be surprised. Take us to the Doctor's shuttle.
Pleased to meet you. I scanned your service record before your arrival. You've been in quite a few battles, haven't you? Ever stop to think about the strain you're putting on your medical crew before you charge into combat? Of course you don't. No captain ever does.
Nice to meet you too, Doctor.
We've been hailing this Ocampan freighter for some time, but we're not getting a response, and our sensors cannot penetrate their shields. Their initial distress signals indicated that they were suffering from Paraniste measles. I can treat it easily, if I can get onto the ship. Now that your ship is here, it should be trivial to board the vessel and assess the situation. Transport me aboard your vessel, and then my shuttle can return to Voyager.
Very well. Prepare for transport.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
Let's go ahead and scan the ship.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Vodwar.
Critical shield repaired.
Hold your fire. I am Gaul, leader of the Vodwar.
Hail the late ship.
Greetings. I am Gaul, leader of the Vodwar supremacy. I apologize for the overzealousness of my soldiers. This action was not authorized.
Greetings, Gaul. I am Admiral Dorn of the USS Yellow Springs.
I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta Quadrant has inadvertently caused some conflict between us. I would rather avoid any more unpleasantness. Would you be willing to meet with me face to face?
Yes, but I found that such talks are best on neutral grounds.
That is understandable. Do you have a location in mind? There are not many areas of the Delta Quadrant where my people are not reviled.
I might know a place. I'll be back with you in a moment. Hail Neelix on a subspace frequency.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise! Is there anything I can do for you?
Hello, Neelix. We need a neutral place for a diplomatic negotiation with the Vodwar, and I was wondering if you could help.
Diplomatic negotiations? I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. I would be more than happy to offer my services as mediator. As for the location, Dexa and most of our people are on New Talax now. But we still have the asteroid base in the Intaba system. It's mostly empty now, just a few cleanup crews. And the Kazon have been leaving it alone. It would be perfect.
Thank you. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Hail Gaul.
Well, did you find a suitable location for our meeting?
Yes, I did. There's an asteroid base in the Intaba system that the Talaxians have been using.
Talaxians? Are there still Talaxian communities? How odd. The site is agreeable. Send my ship the coordinates and I will meet you there.
Coordinates sent. We'll talk there.
I'm contacting the closest medical ship. They can investigate this further while we meet with Gaul.
Excellent idea, Doctor. Set course for the Intaba system. Maximum warp. Hopefully we can put it into this conflict.
Imagine using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vaadwaur have no shame. I don't trust Gaul. He betrayed us on Vaadwaur Prime. He'll do it again.
Well, whatever the circumstances, we gotta at least try. There's an opportunity here that can end this conflict. Hopefully, if we're successful, the Vaadwaur won't be a problem anymore to the galactic community. If not, we'll be prepared.
It's good to see you again so soon. If I might make a suggestion, I would recommend only bringing 2 crew members with your away team. Gaul brought 4 aides. You'll have the doctor and myself, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get an advantage on him. Gaul seems very touchy. Proper protocol will be important. Are you ready to beam down?
Yes, I am. Go ahead and beaming down to our mission. I'm only taking 2 officers with me. Hopefully this meeting goes off without hitch. But in past experience, I had to say it won't happen like that.
It's so good to see. Doctor, it's been 30 years. You haven't aged a day.
Yes. It's good to see you too, Neelix.
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vaadwaur a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension. Doctor, you must tell me all you've been up to.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vaadwaur here. But I suppose it is important that you hear about my many achievements since our last meeting. And my brilliant research was able to prove conclusively. Thus, I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing Klingon opera.
Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexus.
Neelix, the Vaadwaur have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later.
Agreed.
Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here? He's the one that has been serving the Vaadwaur their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say. He told me that Gaul is a little grumpy, but I'm sure you can handle him. Gaul is in the command room now, waiting for us. Jolax should be back soon to take everyone's orders for the main course.
Thank you, Neelix. Let's go ahead and speak with Gaul. The faster we can get this done, the better. As Neelix stated, it's pretty much empty now. Just a few more containers and some cleanup crews. Not the crowded, clustered place I once remembered being at. But who's complaining? Here we go.
Ah, at last. I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business. Our meeting is long overdue.
Indeed it is. It's time to settle our differences.
As do I. My people are damaged, in crisis. We are already at war with the Cabali, and with you, giving your alliance's support for them.
Then let us try to find an accord that benefits us both.
Do you know why we fight the Cabali? Their world was once a Vadwar colony, one of our largest. And there is still a large cache of stasis tubes on the planet. Those are my brothers and sisters being held hostage. The Cabali are stealing them, taking their very identities and transforming them.
I am aware of this. I did see the chambers.
So you have seen my people. If they could speak, they would beg for release. This is a just war. I am trying to reunite families. How can that be wrong?
You want to reunite Vadwar families by destroying Cabali families. This isn't justice.
There can be no peace. Not after what they've done. Are you suggesting we are weak? That we should just lay down and die for them? No. We will not.
No, but destroying the Cabali isn't right either. There are greater threats in the galaxy we must face.
Do not try to pacify me. We will have our retribution. You have my offer. Abandon your alliance with the Cabali and support us, and we will be your strongest ally in the Quadrant.
I'm not here to start a war with the Cabali.
Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vadwar. You need to understand.
What do you mean?
The Vadwar have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect us to forget the destruction of our cities? The massacres of our people?
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
Does that make you angry, Talaxian?
No, it makes me sad. For Jolex. And for you.
Then we are not done.
Well, that was pointless. Situation did not go as planned. I need a scan of the base. Are there any Talaxians left alive? Very well. Do your best to save the Talaxians, no matter what. Starfleet will not let more innocents die today.
To save one group? I do not envy your choice. I would go with you, but I cannot leave Neelix alone. And time is of the essence. I'm afraid you'll have to go on without us.
Very well. Make sure to get Neelix.
No, I'm going. I can't sit by and let the Vaudouar kill my friends. I won't be a burden. I promise. I have to do this.
Alright. Stay close to me, Neelix, and I'll assure your safety. Let's get down there.
How do we choose who to save?
We can only save one group. Sad as it is, we can't do anything about the other group.
We've saved the hostages, but they may be safer here. What about the people in the storage room?
Hopefully we can get there in time. Doctor, I need you to check for life signs.
Doctor, you have to save them. These are my friends.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix. I'm sorry.
Then we can still save the others. We have to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
Let's get going. See if I can get this door open.
I've sent a signal to the remaining Talaxians to join us here as soon as possible.
Hopefully they get here in time. Here they come.
More Vaadwaur on the way! Defend the shuttle!
Deploying mines.
More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried.
Enemy target on sensor.
A large number of Vaadwaur are closing in. I'm afraid they may be too much for you to handle.
We hold our ground. We're not leaving.
We are here to assist. After this, our debt to you is repaid.
That's timely. Here come the Vaadwaur.
Here they come. Some of them got past my mines. The rest got knocked down.
The Vaadwaur have been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue.
Alright.
Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vaadwaur fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated. We will return to our ships. I suggest you do the same. We will provide cover for your ship so it may drop shields to transport you.
We appreciate the help, Commander. Let's get out of here.
I knew this meeting was a farce. The word Vaadwaur means fool in ancient Talaxian. Did you know that? You thought me a fool who would swallow your insults without comment. A fool who would blunder into the trap you set with the Toray. I am not.
You're the one who did this, Ghaul, not me.
This has destroyed any chance of an accord between us. How disappointing. I had thought you would be a valuable ally. Now you are just another victim.
We did everything we could to make peace with you, Ghaul. You're the one who destroyed it. All hands battle stations. More reinforcements.
Target's shield has failed.
Holding our own.
Voyager is here. We will not allow the Vaadwaur to escape.
Good to see you, Voyager. We could use the assistance. We have been in firefights like this before.
Target's shields have failed. Light shield. Force shields failing.
Now that our artillery vessel's gone, we can take out these small scout ships.
Target's shields have failed.
Oh, there's one still left.
Target's shields have failed.
You came to our aid when the Vaadwaur attacked our homeworld. Now we have come to assist you. This discharges our obligation.
Thank you for the assistance. Perhaps someday we'll be allies.
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We've done nothing but welcome them. And he killed my friends just to make a statement. I don't understand how anyone would be so callous.
I'm so sorry, Neelix.
I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaadwaur come here. I put my people in danger. This is my responsibility. I just never conceived that even the Vaadwaur could be so treacherous. They double-crossed us on Voyager and tried to take the ship, but slaughtering innocent people. My time on Voyager changed me. I saw the best that people could be. I forgot, or wanted to forget, how evil they could be.
Neelix, I promise you that Gaul will face justice for what he has done.
With your permission, I'll lead the survivors back to New Talax. Then we can return with a security force to collect the dead.
Alright. Farewell, Neelix.
I've been in contact with the USS Blackwell. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty. It was all a ruse by the Vaadwaur to lure us into that system. Everything was part of this play Gaul wanted to perform, from the initial distress call to his intervention and offer to negotiate. And then, he used a massacre to set his stage. That's the kind of man he is, and unless he's stopped, the entire quadrant may fall.
Let us hope it doesn't come to that, Doctor.
Gaul has shown his true nature. I expected he was not dealing in good faith. But nevertheless, we had to make an attempt to find a peaceful solution to our problems with the Vaadwaur. Now the war will continue. I grieve for all who have been lost, and for those who will fall before this conflict ends.
You're right, Admiral. We had to try.
Senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand. I hope Neelix and his people will be able to find some peace, and that Gaul will answer for his crimes. And I hope our paths cross again. Perhaps under better circumstances next time. With your permission, I'll return to Voyager.
Permission granted. Farewell, Doctor. It's been an honor serving with you. Depart the system. Maximum warp. Go ahead and contact Alliance Command.
Gaul's actions were unconscionable. A senseless slaughter simply to make a point. And he wanted your sympathy. It's clear from your reports he had no intention of making peace, and that he would have twisted anything you said to meet his own agenda. He's a warmonger, and one that must be stopped. Peace with the Vaadwaur will not be attained through Gaul, but we'll keep looking for another way. Perhaps there's someone else out there who will be more reasonable.
I hope so, Commander. Okay, folks, that was episode 4. I'll give you a sneak peek at episode 5. The Kabali front, so we're heading to Kabali. This next episode is, as you're reading this, is a 4-part episode. So instead of doing these little missions separately, I'm doing them all and adding them into one episode. So this will be episode 5 for next time. These are the missions I have to do. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed episode 4. I will see you for episode 5. Until then, this is Captain Chris Thorne, signing off.